Hello and welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today I have some really exciting news to share with you guys. I just literally 1 moment ago, closed on the new house. So it is official. The new house has been closed on and the loan funds tomorrow, and I get my keys tomorrow for the new place. So yes, this is super exciting. Today was one of the best days I've had financially probably in quite a little bit of time, considering the stock market's been poopy. Today, according to the appraisal values that we got on the house here, we just barely made about $50,000 of equity signing our name on this property here in this deal. I wound up buying the property for about $375,000, put about 5% down on it because it is my primary residence, and that is something that you can do with conventional loans. For anybody out there who is watching and that does not know that you can get away with putting 5% down on real estate, or even less if it's your first time buying a home, you can get an FHA loan, and then you only need 3.5, and better yet, if you're a vet, you don't have to put any money down. For me, I've done my FHA loan on my first property. This was going to be my second home, and so I was still able to get away with only doing 5% down on it. And basically I owe about $356,000 on the home. My appraisal came back at $435,000, and I might be going, wait, Hayden, that's about $70,000 of equity, and you are right, but I like to take out my closing costs and also the amount of money that I wound up putting into the deal myself that was already current assets that I had in my net worth, right? So if we take that out, I've made about $50,000 so far on this deal. So that's a really great return already on my money for just barely going in there and putting my name on some papers and not even have living in this home yet. You know, like, this is a really great deal so far. $50,000 on basically, I had to put about with closing and everything into it, my costs to actually be in this deal, I was about $26,000. So I had to put about $26,000 in to be able to actually put my name on these papers, and then I get $50,000 back basically in the equity that the home is just appraised for since I've even started this whole deal, right? So it's going to get even better as time goes on, and eventually we'll be able to rent out this property the same way that we did with the very first home. So if you're interested in learning about real estate and how I do some of these things and how I find deals like this, then make sure that you subscribe to the channel, and make sure also you go back and watch some of my prior real estate videos, so that way you kind of get an idea of how I do this and kind of where I've been looking for deals at and how I've been finding these deals, and basically what my whole story is so far in real estate, as I am just kind of barely getting started on my real estate journey right now. And throughout the next couple of years, hopefully we can continue to expand the portfolio of real estate, and it's going to be a really exciting couple of years, I think, for me, and expanding my real estate portfolio. So anyway, guys, that is an update on what's going on with the home. The stock market looks like it's still a little bit poopy today. I think it's still better than it was a couple of weeks back and for the last few weeks, and it's been really crappy. Looks like we're still having a little bit of a rebound today, but I noticed that the SQQQ is up just a little bit, so I'm saying that it's probably going to be a little bit mixed. I really haven't looked at the market a lot yet today because I have been busy with either walking the new house or here signing my closing documents, and so I have been bad about not being able to look at the market today. But from what I can see, it looks like a couple of my favorites are up. It looks like SOFI was up today. It looks like Tesla actually went back down a little bit. If Tesla goes back under 900, I'm going to be tempted to pick up some more Tesla shares for sure. But it looked like SOFI went up a little bit, and that was exciting because I have kind of fully re-entered into SOFI from the little bit that I did wind up selling of my SOFI position. But I was able to actually lower my cost average, so that was really beneficial for me to kind of trade out and then get back into SOFI a little bit. But I'm really excited about that. And speaking of SOFI, I have a really great valuation that I want to do on them. It's going to be a full fundamental analysis breakdown for that company, and I'm also going to do a full fundamental based valuation spreadsheet for you guys, so that way you guys can kind of see where my price targets are for the years coming and where I could potentially see SOFI going. And also I'm going to give you guys kind of where I like to be buying the purchase prices, or where I like to be purchasing stock at as far as pricing goes. I have a really good way of doing kind of a low, a mid, and a high estimate on the company as far as what we think that could happen, and we're going to be able to go in every quarter and put in the new data points for the company and kind of be able to track the company and make new projections on where the company could go based on current actual data that we get from the company. So this Q4 data that's going to be coming out really soon on SOFI is going to be really exciting, because not only are we going to be getting another quarter's worth of data, but it's going to complete out all of 2021. So that's going to be a whole another annual set of numbers numbers that we get to actually use in the spreadsheet, and it's going to be able to make our projections go out even a little bit farther. So I am really excited to be releasing a SOFI video really soon based on fundamentals. It's going to be basically the biggest deep dive that you need on everything SOFI related on the company. Myself, I think it's a great value opportunity right now. While the prices are so low, I think buying it below 13 is a freaking bargain, and I'm really stoked on SOFI. I think that it's going to be a really great place to be putting some money and investing in for the next couple of years potentially. And you know, I hope that we get some really good news on the earnings call. I have no reason to think that we won't. A few banks have been a little bit slower on some of their earnings, but I feel like SOFI has done a really great job at everything that they're trying to do as far as being an all online bank, all on an app platform. And I feel like their marketing and everything that they're going to be doing with the Super Bowl and different things like that are going to increase users really soon. And from what I can see, as far as like looking at their valuations, and well, not looking at their valuations, but looking at their metrics and kind of studying their 10Ks and seeing how the business actually works through the 10Qs and different things, I really think the biggest and most important thing, obviously, is going to be members. That's kind of the top of the funnel, right? We want to get members into this company, and then as we get members and more members into it, and we can start to have them cross buy into different products, we can start to actually have them go into more of the lending products and more of the high return products that have the bigger margins for SOFI. And I feel like things like the Super Bowl, things like their TikTok marketing campaigns, all these things that they're getting criticized for spending marketing money on, I think this is going to be the kind of time where maybe things are slowing down a little bit economically, but I think that because they've elected to spend some of this extra cash on marketing, it could wind up helping SOFI, and we might still be able to get some of these great numbers and great growth numbers out of this company. And really, that's going to be so important for a company like SOFI, where it is a growth stock. That is what the investors are looking for. They're looking for more and more growth, and you know, I think that's going to be coming for them anytime soon. So I know this is a little bit of a mixed topic video here, a little bit of stocks, a little bit of real estate, but I just want to give you guys another little update about what's going on in my life and share the exciting news with you guys that I am closed on another house, and we just got to make another $50,000 that gets to go to my net worth. Super excited about that. Anyway, guys, I hope you guys are having just as good of a day as I am, and we will catch you in the very next video. So make sure that you hit that subscribe button down below if you aren't subscribed already, and also hit that like button if you don't mind, just helping me out and the channel out and getting some more views for these videos and to get more exposure for me, so that way we can grow the community even faster. Until the next one, peace.